certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Now a play fake. Brady. Buying time to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have the 49ers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Shotgun now for Brady. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. gets about 6 up to midfield.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
On third down, Love. They'll roll him out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2.
What the hell is that you watching?
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Dobbins. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And a give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so...
Touchdown, Packers! And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open.
That was a funny ass episode.
And fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
The same damn shit.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. Touchdown, Packers! Rico Gafford, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
What up, Nicholas?
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this is going to be 49er football. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Brady. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. First down, going to the air with Love. Right side caught by Jackson. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 40 now on second down. Love. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
I tell you what, Gilmore, I'm rusty as fuck.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mark.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. To throw now. Here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there at second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Love over the middle, complete. It's Goodwin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Love now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
What happened, Mo?
Second and 10. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. Touchdown, Packers. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out. And
now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Here's Brady to throw. Going up top. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky.
Vernon Maxwell was how cracked.
Ken Donahue is not there right now because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a screen like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And he's got room. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Say Gilbo.
Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Say what?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and
now you just want to run the clock
again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Brady's throw pulled in by Kittle.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Brady. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Say what, Gilmo?
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Now Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Brady going to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught them off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Gets this one to use check.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
Good with your roost. Knocking on my little Madden game.
Throwing now is Brady. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady.
Man,
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Brady now to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Wow. What I do now?
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh, who like what?
By Jair Alexander. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now.
Trying to play for an upgrade, Gilmore.
Interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays
you win
for
game
them
of the
to
week
win
by
a game.
21.
Well, they said they
You
believe
get
in
an
him. That's being tested right here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry.
He ain't playing this game until tomorrow morning. I know Barry watching, so.
Love. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Throwing. Love.
They tried to make something happen, but
I like that little play.
Incomplete, and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the
right
phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles. And
Oh!
That's correct. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Man, that was touchdown, man.
Looking to throw. Love. Man open. It's Goodwin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be
Come on, man.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
That's
But it falls
touchdown.
to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, but why they cheating?
Everything's looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Why they cheating me, Gilmo?
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
Oh, that should have been pass interference. You see, you pulled my man back.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though.
Look.
Who's happy about
Look,
this play?
you see that?
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Probably want to come out there and run the ball.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. 2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one
What
complete
makes
to
me such a
Gafford.
cheater, Gilmore?
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
God damn it, man. I be having these plays, man. I be having these plays, Gilmore.
Guys get downfield.
Fuck.
But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play,
Telling
and
you,
that means
Gilmore.
they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. On the move to his left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ooh. I got a good play. Just for this situation.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete.
No, Gilmore, they fucking me, Gilmore.
They're turned away on 4th and goal.
God
and
damn it.
The 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er
Man, that man wasn't out no
goddamn
out of bounds, Gilmore.
Certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They fake the handoff.
You have to
Now
make a
Brady.
brand new, I think.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and
Debo.
10.
Gilmore.
Debo. You see how they fucking me over, man?
Yeah, they fucking you.
Love fires that quickly outside.
You beat this shit, motherfucker.
It's another
Man, I ain't even opened my
touchdown.
playbook yet.
This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone
they
could
fucking
stop
it
this.
on
They
me.
got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their
Man, I
own
should be
confidence
upset
that's
with
leading
Hey,
them.
look,
It's the
but
lack of
I was so
confidence against
fucking
their opponents now
last
because
night,
they
let
see
that
them
wipe-
coming and think,
Right.
we've got no shot to beat this team.
Love throwing for it.
Man.
He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. So add
Oh,
2
man.
more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
He really didn't make me stop playing. The nigga ran the same fucking play.
And they
Fuck
got
you.
it. They recovered it.
Huh?
They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag
No,
down.
you
They
didn't
were a
play the
little too
whole
excited
fucking
to
game.
get the football
No,
pitched
bro.
it before it
You
went
bring
10
it up,
yards.
Debo.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because
Huh?
sometimes it can just
I
take
say
a
you
bad
breaking up.
hop and veer into your
ain't
lane
you
or into
breaking
your
up.
body.
yeah,
In this
my
case,
shit
though, they
going
touched it
off.
before 10. Illegal touching
You
is the
breaking
call.
up.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down,
This nigga-
and they're in punt
This nigga ran
formation.
stretch the whole game, bro. Damn, bro. Like, I legit like, hey, fool.
Hey, Barry, I know you
So
watching.
it's
I want my
all over. A
upgrades.
Green Bay victory.
Yeah, big-
And I tell you what, Charles, this
Yeah,
is good as it gets.
big-
They
mother-
were incredible.
Hey,
Yeah,
nigga.
offense was in fine form. The
Little
defense
nigga.
threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in
Great.
concert together. What I like
Join
about
the
the offense
party,
is they
too,
held the ball pretty well.
motherfuckers.
Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this
Got
one.
you,
And
yeah.
that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
Need to
So when you
upgrade.
do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up
Man.
in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Packers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
I feel rusty as fuck, man. I really ain't been on there.
And certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.